This is to help spread awareness. This video is gonna be about one of the scariest experiences that I had ever had in my life. It was so scary that it changed my life forever. So here it goes. These thoughts I remember so vividly that it still keeps on replaying and replaying on my mind. Just this year, right before I was just about to finish my grade 11 year, I was bombarded with a lot of thoughts. Thoughts that would change my life forever. I was in my classroom on a Saturday for dance practice. I remember I was staring in front of an open door of our classroom. My room, by the way, was at the 3rd floor by the time. On the outside, you could see really clearly the corridor. I remember just staring at it for a long time. That's when the thing happened. Right as I was staring through that wall to our corridor, my mind told me to jump. Just jump on that corridor to end all these thoughts. Just jump. What I did, I approached the corridor, walking slowly. I was ready to jump. Right when I was about to jump, my brain got divided into 2 parts. The front one was telling me to jump, but the second half was telling me, don't do it. It's not worth it. You still have a purpose. That thought kept on circulating on my mind. At the moment I was about to jump, don't do it. It's not worth it. You still have a purpose in life. What I did, I just stared at the corridor. Did not do it. Right after that scenario, I was really scared. So what I did, I quit the dance practice hoping that those thoughts will go away. But what happened was this. It did not go away. 2 days later, I went back to class, and in the morning, it was really okay. I was in a good vibes mood, in a nakaka-happy mood. And then when it was time for recess, my mind once again went into suicide mode. In our room, there was this window on my right hand side, as I can remember, and it was open. And I remember my brain once again told me that just jump, end all the hardships, escape the pain. So once again I walked through that window. As I was walking through that window, my mind once again got divided into 2 parts. One was saying just jump. The other one was saying don't do it, it's not worth it. You still have a purpose. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You still have a purpose. From that point, I didn't know what it was. I just followed it. So I didn't jump. But then once again, I was super scared at that time that what I did to escape those thoughts was to ride a bus to Manila, hoping that when I travel to another place, those thoughts will go away. When I reached Manila, the thoughts did not stop. Got even worse. To the point that my brain went on shut down. So I was literally, physically, and mentally lost by that time. With the help of God and my relatives, I was able to get home. 2 days later, I came back to school. I could say that it was the last day of me going to school. Scenario was like this. Went inside my classroom, and the first thing that happened when I opened that door, everyone was just staring at me, scared. Or at that time, what I was thinking was, what have I done? I have made a really big mistake. Right after that happened, I already wanted to go home the first thing in the morning because I felt really embarrassed of myself for what I've done. I came home. That's when my mind went into this suicidal mode again. In my house, there's this terrace in our 2nd floor, and once again I remember just staring at it and just wanted to jump. My mind was saying just jump to end all the pain, to escape all the embarrassment. It was an uncontrollable thought. I walked through the terrace, held on to the steel bars. Just when I was about to hang my foot and jump, my mind once again got divided into 2 parts. One was saying just jump to end all the embarrassment, but the other side once again kept saying don't do it, it's not worth it. You still have a purpose in life. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You still have a purpose in life. So what I did, I once again followed it, even though that I did not know it. What happened after that? Those were pretty dark days. It's like your mind is black. Like your mind went to shut down, and then you just want to go inside in your room and be sad all day. That's how it. What happened after that? Well, I got good news. I got over it. But how did I get over it? Exactly. Number 1, the first thing I did when I was having those thoughts, the moment I came to school and I had that 3rd suicidal thought in my mind, I immediately had no choice but to express it to my family. I told them everything that was happening in my mind, all my problems and all the things that kept on holding me back. And then the second thing that happened is that they supported me. They did not stop in finding ways on how I can get over it. And number 3, to the help of my family, I was able to meet a life mentor. And this life mentor told me that God can turn your pain into a passion. From that time when we spoke, my energy started like going up again. It's like I wanted to do something. So what I did, the moment I got home after my talk with this life mentor, I started trying out new things. I started cooking, I started building gunpla, if you know those stuff. I started collecting toys. This is just to find what am I passionate about, trying to find my purpose. Believe it or not, when I was in depression mode, I almost deleted my social media accounts. My Facebook was literally on private mode. Like I really didn't want to talk to anybody. First it was on Facebook. I logged into my Facebook and started changing the privacy settings to friends of friends, alright? Secondly, I went to Twitter again. I started retweeting positive pictures. Kahit ano, nakaka-good vibes. The third one is I went to Instagram. Just once again to see nakaka-good vibes na pictures and all that stuff. Believe it or not, the last thing I did was go to YouTube. But not to watch vlogs, but para maghanap lang ng nakaka-good vibes na music. As I was searching through some music, there was like this video on the right side on the suggestion box saying like, so I clicked it. Maybe just to try it out and see what it was. I was watching it. From that point, I was really happy. And if you're wondering what that vlog was, that was Will Dasovich Cali Raya vlog with his vlog squad. And they were like, their energy was contagious. They were really happy and positive, and like suddenly got addicted to watching his vlogs. I literally commented on him and I told him that I would be watching all your vlogs. But then from that point, I did not really imagine that I would be a vlogger as well. I just wanted to be happy, watch his content. As I was watching his content, I realized that I can do this as well. I mean, he was just also a simple guy, loved what he was doing. From that point, I started making clips, some funny clips. I started uploading some vlogs because once again, I was still very shy from that time. But then on the third vlog, I decided to show myself to the world. I told them that I was gonna do something. And I have to admit, I was still really scared to make that choice in life. I remember before I uploaded the intro, my hands were literally shaking. I just did. Right after that uploaded, well, Kuya Good Boy was born. But then again, that is not the focus. The focus is about me having suicidal thoughts. This kind of thoughts, I am not the only one who is experiencing these kinds of thoughts. There are actually a lot of people nowadays, especially the youth, who are depressed or lonely or fearful in life. Once again, if you're watching this right now and your mind goes into depression mode, anxiety mode, or fearful mode, I'm no professional, but here are just some tips. First, don't be afraid to express. Don't be afraid to talk about it with someone you are comfortable with. It's okay to talk about it. Trust me, when you talk about it, you're gonna get even better. Secondly, try to seek help from a professional or a life mentor. Third, while you're at it, try and keep yourself busy. Try new things. Try vlogging maybe if you want. Then if it still doesn't work, just hold on. Just please hold on for dear life. Please, because I promise you, those dark days have not come to stay. I promise you, 1 million nakaka-good vibes na percent. One day, it will always be good vibes all the way, just like what it did for Kuya Good Boy. Let me end this video by sharing with you one of my all-time favorite quotes. This has been said by Buster Moon the Koala from the movie Sing. When you're hitting rock bottom, the only way is up. Meaning, when you're going through a difficult trial right now, just remember that if you feel that you're crashing down, the next days will be all like this. once again, like I said, just hold on for dear life. Don't do it. It's not worth it. You still have a purpose. One day, it will always be good vibes all the way.